All right, gang. What's up? What's up? What's up? Give me one quick second and I will be ready to get this popping. We are just about done. Just getting everything ready and we're going to be good to go, gang. We're going to be good to go. Copy that link. Post that on Twitter. Post this on Discord. And turn the face cam back on. Yo, 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 what's good?
Hey, look at all these.
Alright, vocals is on and good to go. Let me turn my phone or plug my phone in. Alright, gang, we good to go. We good to go. What's up, everybody? Coming through the chat ski. Big vibes, big vibes. Big vibes around here. Alright, let's queue up for a dungeon and figure something out. Let's see if anybody's on. Okay, move. My man Ethan killing the PvP. All right, let's look for a frickin' dungeon and let's do this, dude. Let's do this. Let's run some keys. There's still a bunch of dungeons that I haven't done, and brother said he's killing the PvP. Let's go, dude. He's been doing a little bit of both. I haven't done a few of these dungeons, so I have a lot to learn. Den of Nalarak, I do know. That'd be cool if we could get in there. Probably not gonna get accepted though, because I just got started queuing up. Ran a 6. Why is that crap not working? All right, that is back on. Okay, but yeah, dude, we've been slacking. Well, not slacking. We did the double question mark delve, and we did some rating this week. So now we just need to, I've literally done like no dungeons, but I know how to do Ruby Life Pools. I've done Altar of Fangs, Den of Nalarak, and King's Rest. Can barely remember King's Rest. I think I remember it a little bit, but who knows? We'll have to see. The other ones I have not done, at least on Mythic Plus. I did do them all on Mythic 0, so I need to relearn, watch some videos, and let's start running up the score, gang. Start running up the score. We're literally gonna, once I do a few of these, we're literally gonna run up the, I'll pull over a dungeon guide like on live and we're gonna watch it, so I can learn some of this, so if I need to. Ariala said sup. Yo, what's good? What's good, gang? Don't know why it's not showing up on my restream. I saw that in the chat. It's strange, but it is what it is. What can you do? All right, let's freaking, what are we gonna find? What are we gonna do? Then an Alarak. I'd like to find one that already has a tank. I'd like to do at least +6s minimum. But also, I'm down to just try to do these main 3 that I've done, so I can like just get back into the vibe of it, and then see what happens from there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, because I haven't done Blinding Veil, or at least I don't know how to do it. Some of these I just have not watched videos and just kind of winged it when I was doing it. So we're gonna have to make this happen. So many people be doing +10s already too. It's like, bro, a little hard to find some groups that are a little bit lower, +6s, +7s, dude. For especially, I'm looking for only specific ones, you know, for these specific few, so I can at least warm up a little bit. Let's see, Den and Alarak. I'm not trying to do no 2s. Ruby Life pulls 5. I'm down for a 5. Like, screw it. I'd be down for a 5 just to get my feet wet again. But then I need to start cooking up there. Some people are already doing 17s. Crazy, dude. People are cooking. People are absolutely cooking so far this season. Alright, got accepted for a +5. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and get this going, gang. And this will get my score up a little bit more. And obviously, as I get higher score, better chance of getting invited to the better dungeons once I understand them a little bit more. Haven't done enough of these to know which one's going to be my season favorite. I haven't done all of them yet at all, so we got to keep that in mind. What's up, everybody? What's up, Cody on the TikTok live? Everybody coming through. Big vibes. Dubs in the chat ski. We here. Why am I lagging like that? What's going on with that, dude? Let's not lag. Let's not lag. Let's keep it going. It's food up, flask up, potion up, or oil up on the oil up. Let's oil up on the weapon and everything. Bam, flasked up. Got the oil on the weapon. Just have a quick little feast. 8. So, dubs in the chat. And we are about ready. We are about ready. Just waiting on everybody to get here. And then we should be good to go. Let's freaking go. LFG. LFG, let's go. Everybody here got some low ranks, so I'm hyped about that. Low, 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 low. It looks like everybody here is... Are these guys running together? Like, how do they have the same exact score? Illidan, this is why, this is why, this is why, this is why. Dude, dang, son, am I the only one not in this guild? That's crazy. That's crazy work, dude. This is a guild run, except for me. We're waiting on... Alright, dude. I kind of remember Ruby Life pools. Basically, you just need to watch the heck out of a bunch of stuff, but there's definitely a few things that I might forget, dude. So, let's go for it. Let's get this going. What's up, SB? Riptide. Appreciate you joining. Running some keys. Let's key it up, dude.
Beckons us onward. Embrace it. Leave your sanity behind.
Alex draws are charged us with protecting the life pools from the primalists. I pray they have not infiltrated too deeply. Ensure
Oh,
the
no.
safe and eliminate any threat on these sacred grounds.
Bruh.
If only you could have understood the righteousness of I will not allow
This is crazy, dude. I can't believe I did that. Oh no. Bro already died. Someone already died. What's going on? Tank already died. No. What's going on? Can't believe I didn't change specs, dude. What the heck? What a noob. That's crazy work. Bruh. Talk about the biggest noob mistake ever right there. Big time my bad, gang. What the hecky? Can't believe I just did that, dude. Talk about a big new mistakes. Talk about showing up, being like, yeah, I'm ready, dude. And then I ain't even freaking change my specs over. Like, what is that?
Feed on the void. Let its darkness.
That is crazy, dude. Alright, time to kick some booty hole.
I will not allow you to disturb Meladrusa's work.
Dude, I'm shocked that I did that. That's absolutely nuts. I don't know if I've ever done something like that. Well, I've definitely done noob stuff like that before, but that's pretty noobish.
Meladrusa.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I can return these eggs to their natural state. You will not interfere.
Mortals. Scrabbling after.
I consume you. Be frozen and shatter.
Alright, you get that on you. You need to run out. If you get that on that thing on you.
But I need your strength, little one. My chill will freeze your bones. I consume you.
Couple new mistakes already there. I like it. I like it a lot.
I consume you! Miserable.
What is your need? Good work, champion. Now that you have secured the pools below, I will provide
Insane.
aid above.
That was miserable. That was some noob stuff right there. But I'm caught back up. I should be good to go now for the rest of the dungeon.
Life pools are in grave
No more
danger.
freaking screwing up.
Powerful primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her. I will keep watch from above while I confront the dragon who is leading this assault. Quickly, take the egg. Save as many as you can.
Pretty sure I need to run out on that.
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Well done. You have secured the first pool. Now see to the others.
Dang, son, they're always in the better spot.
Keep clearing them out. Do not let the primalists desecrate this hallowed space.
Come on, tank, get aggro, please. What's going on around here?
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Let's go, let's get this.
You are almost to the master of these minions. Hurry onwards, champion.
Not doing too terrible in this dungeon, but man, I can't believe we made that mess up in the beginning. That was crazy.
The last pool is safe. She is exposed. Attack that primalist before she can summon reinforcements.
I will honor the sacrifice of my allies and burn through you myself! Erupt with their power!
Yes. Feed.
You cannot escape the heat! End to the flame! Fire, consume my enemies! Erupt with their power! Fire, consume my enemies! End to the flame!
Yes. Feed. All of you.
You cannot escape the heat! Just out!
Dubs. Easy work. All right.
Vile.
Got that going. Good to go right there.
No.
Oh, we only got one more boss to go. This is a short dungeon.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
It's insane absorb damage going out. Yo, yo. Big dog win in the chat. Shout out Twitch for not being laggy, not being behind.
Your false queen cannot stop us. We are the truth. Bucket, deal with these.
My pleasure. Take her.
I already missed Lust. Dang.
Yes. Feed. All of you.
That's enough. Blown away.
So far, so good. How was that chicken sandwich you said you were going to eat? When? Dubs. Let's go. Let's go, dude. What do you say? Let's go. Easy work. What did we get? Oh, we got something better. Let's go. Plus some hate. Nice, 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 nice. $2.99 item level. Let's go. Thank you very much for the group. I'm out. Even after leveling high on WoW, I've never understood why so many icons are in the hotbar. Because, I mean, unless you memorize what's what, it's Oh, and also you said that sandwich was incredible. Camry said in TikTok Live, Mythic Plus. Yep, absolutely. Doing some Mythic Plus dungeons. Yeah, unless you memorize all your freaking buttons, and some top players are able to do that. They don't need to have everything filled out, but most people do for the most part, I would say. There's just a lot of things you got to worry about, especially when you're doing raiding and mythic dungeons. It's pretty difficult, I'd say. Champion Miss Crest, let's go. No, that's not champion. That's freaking, that's hero, which is good, but I don't have any hero gear. Especially for me, like I definitely don't remember where everything would be at, but there's a lot going on here, you know what I'm saying? Consumables, healing, potions, pet healing for a hunter, and then all my buttons, interrupt, stuns, health stone, turtle, whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff going on. All right, dude, that wasn't too bad. What did we get on that one already? So now we're at 295, 245, not terrible. Let's look and find another group. Bro, and the time lost proto Drake, dang son. Actually, gonna go take a quick little pee real quick, and then I'll be back to ski. We back to it, gang. Back to it. Let's do it. Just see too. What's people looking like if I go raids? Is anybody doing heroic tidebound grotto? That'd be pretty cool. Normal, normal. So a lot of groups going on. But it don't matter. We're going to do some dungeons. Let's see. So I haven't done Blinding Veil. I could try to hop in there, but I really don't know what the... Like I said, we're going to end up watching some videos in a second, to be honest. King's Rest. Let's see, looking for like an 8 or something for Den of Nalarak. Definitely be down for a 10 on Den of Nalarak. I'd be down to do an 8 on Ruby Life Pools again. Let's see. Ruby Life Pools Mythic on a 10. I'd be down to push a 10 on that. Again, go right back to where I was just at. Ruby Life Pools 9. Definitely want to find one with the tank too. You know, you always want to try to find one with the tank, and that way you don't get screwed. By sitting there waiting forever. Nobody likes to wait. Waiting is not fun. Even with a healer, you wait sometimes. Tanks are so in need, but like, man, I do not want a tank. At all. I do not want a tank yet. Already done a 6 on that, so I don't want to do anything less than a 7. Let's see. There's just so many options for people too. It's like, especially for tanks right now, it's like they just definitely have the benefit to choose what group they want to do. Versus DPS, we just sit here and scroll and scroll and scroll and hope to find one that has a tank in it, or at least a healer that isn't completely garbage. And getting in a plus 10 with my crappy dungeon level is like pretty rare right now too. Let's see, King's Rest 4. What did I do? I've done everything in a 5 or 6 at least, so got to be at least a 7 to join to get any higher gear or rating. Just have not been doing. Spent the whole week doing some raids and the double question mark delve, so I haven't had the chance to grind these keys yet. This is the worst part about being DPS as well. People have so many options. But also the good thing about it being start of the season is there's so many freaking options. That is another plus. What's up, Yam Chad in the TikTok live? Legend. Denim Nalarak. 9. What do I even have a key for? Freaking 2. Void Scar Arena, 2. Freaking balls. Let's go, dude.
Many deals for it. I have many wares. Good fortune.
Alright, we got pretty decent haste. We got pretty good crit. We got pretty good mastery. Not too bad on the stats. Definitely could do better. And that's exactly what we're going to do, is do better. Alright, we are headed off to Den of Nalarak. I'm going to need to farm some gold at some point this week too. Let's just hurry up and get there, and we'll be good to go. What's up, Kuro Mora? That's a wild name. I like that name, Kuro Mora. Appreciate the gift as well. Thanks for sending the heart. Big dubs. I really am grateful for that. Beyond grateful. Let's go. Only thing I can ask is to please subscribe or please follow. That way, depending on what platform you're watching the stream on, that way you can catch the next stream, and I am super grateful. Almost there at Stone. I am almost there as well. Just gotta come right over top of this mountain here. Banger protein shake too. Gotta have the protein shake. We lit. And that should be everybody. Stomp, 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 stomp. All right, here we go. Den of Nalarak. What is this? I think it's going to be a +9. So I'll get my score up a little bit. We just hoping for better gear at this point. That's my main goal, is just better gear.
This must be the firelight you spoke of. Sit. We will start.
Better gear and crest, of course. But until I get more hero gear,
War. Whatever he dreams of, we must complete the trial.
Do not worry about your friend. There would be Hashe, Nalarak, the dreamer. The law of war will test their strength. A Hashe is only as strong as their warriors. So you too will be tested in Nalarak's dream. The law dreams of the Emanis past, when their winter was their only foe.
what is going on?
Preparing for it will be your first trial.
What is happening? I thought this was a... What is going on here? I guess I just joined a freaking heroic, dude. Like, what the fuck? Or like a mythic 0. Like, what a waste of time. This is frustrating. I really don't even want to do this, but I feel bad for leaving.
Good. Resources will keep you alive.
Wish there was some people talking in the chat if I should leave or not. Should I leave? This is not a mythic time dungeon. I thought this was... I literally signed up for a +9. And this is like literally nothing. This is whack.
Well done.
It's gonna be real.
Just might survive.
This is so whack. Super duper lame.
In their winter, there were those like the horde manga whose greed burdened others. Their Mane Hashe used their most trusted warriors to eliminate them for the good of the tribe.
Oh well. This will be good practice, I guess, but super lame.
Well done. Like a living vine, some branches must be cut so the others may live. The tribe survive for now.
Logan, if you make a batch of white tees with a single black cross on the back and market it, I guarantee you will go viral and sell shit tons. Like literally just the big cross on the back. It's a good idea. I'm down to try it. Definitely down to try it. I'm just always like, I forget to do simple stuff sometimes. I think that'd be a great idea. Give me a little cut if it works. Hey, dude, if I sell an absolute ton of them, I'll see what I can do. That's the goal first. That's what I gotta do first is make some real money or some real sales. Find a win. Like that design, the cross design, front and back with the marble design is definitely a winning product. But as far as like going viral, but I'm still am not selling like hundreds. That's my goal, man. If I can just get to selling like hundreds, that's when we'll be lit, dude. That's when it'll be lit. I believe it's gonna happen too. Just a matter of time, but we are definitely going viral on all platforms. So now the views just need to catch up, big time. Shower time, BRB. Sounds good, boss.
conditions in Deloa's mine are changing. All you can do is take shelter from the rise and winds.
For everybody joining, sorry gang, this is not a mythic key, dude. I freaking joined a +9, or I thought it was a +9, and then nobody freaking started the dungeon. I should have left right at the beginning, but I guess I'm too much of a nice guy. So we're doing a freaking regular mythic 0. Lame. Super lame. But it's what it is. I guess I am just too much of a nice guy. Appreciate you, Yam Chad. Keep coming back through to the TikTok live. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
The winter do not care who you are. Ashley, Elder, Tribeca, Itchester.
But doing this crappy Mythic 0 will give me at least some practice on the final boss. I've messed up a few times on the final boss, but I know what to do. But also, I guess I still need to get better for sure with this season of dungeons.
your strength and endurance. But what about your loyalty? Come back to the fire. Your last
Got a drop of the exact same gloves too. Like, what is that crap? What is that crap? What's up, Corey? Corey made it to the chat. Did you see the new edit I did? Today's was a remake of yesterday's, but just with a different version of the character of the commercials. I think it was pretty dope. I think today's might even been a little better than yesterday's. The Aussie edit, fire. Rest in peace to the Prince of Darkness. There's a bunch more too. There's like I think William Shatner has a World of Warcraft commercial. There was like a bunch of celebrities that did it, so I can make one on like every single one of those of the same style if they keep doing well. What? You have or you haven't? Because you said the Aussie edit is definitely the one that I did today. If you haven't seen it, watch it, and if you have seen it, let me know what you think. Either way. Yeah, I remade, so yesterday's was on Mr. T, but I literally just remade it, but with Aussie instead. Like I used a lot of the same stuff. Just found some new clips to insert. Just use yesterday's video as like a template pretty much is what I guess I mean. And then I can keep kind of reusing that same format for other celebrity commercials.
Hold. Before you face the law, you must face and kill me.
Leadership requires sacrifice, even of the things we cherish.
Well done, Amaneko.
Nice, nice.
Pass the trial.
I'll have to check it out in a little bit.
She has died honorably, but the death of those loyal to me,
Hopefully it'll do just as good as yesterday's.
it will be yours as Hashe. not escape the claws of the war god.
Get behind me!
Weakness stains your claw.
Hahaha.
Rival's mine.
Bro got cooked. Alright. That was a whack dungeon because that was not a Mythic Plus. But at least I got a little bit of just remembrance. Just saw your text too, Corey. You said you're down. Sounds good ski manudski. Alright, let's heal up and let's go look for another one.
You like?
Those are the exact same thing that I already have. That's why I'm not getting champion crest. That freaking blows. Appreciate everybody hanging out in the chat, by the way, gang. Alright, let's find a group and let's actually freaking do good. King's Rest. Ruby Life Pools 8. Den of Nalarak 10. King's Rest 8, Ruby Life Pools 10, 9. Den of Nalarak 10. Hard to get in these groups because I haven't got my mythic rating up a lot yet. Den of Nalarak 10 would be fire. Yep, you heard it. Mom's already feeding them. Mom is already feeding them. Yo, we forgot the first hater in the chat. Cry about it, bro. King's Rest Heroic. Appreciate the support. Thanks for the comments. Only helping me grow, bro. You can keep crying about it. I'm gonna keep making the content. Thanks. see. King's Rest. Let's go do it. I think this is a +9. We're about to find out. Hopefully it's not like the last dungeon. Make sure to drink your protein shakes, gang. All right, let's see how we do here. Go ahead and eat real quick, get the food buff, and we'll be good to go. Oh, dang, son. Shout out. We got some legends in the Twitch chat. W Twitch chat. Let's go. Oh, dang, son. Let's go, bro. Drop the good feast. Bro, drop the good feast. Let's go. What is this tablet? All right, here we go.
The way forward opens, and your fate entwines with mine.
Yep, +9. Let's go. Dubs.
Welcome to the tomb of the first Troll King. Wish I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken root, binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
Oh, fuck. What? That's a good start. That's a good start, gang.
All of you, feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
What is going on? Gahoons! side we going to first? Or are we pulling both? No! No! Bruh.
Scrabbling after any shred of control. After any shred of control.
Gotta remember that. Those freaking gold puddles spawn ads. I forgot about that.
Mortals. Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Alrighty. This person's name is Sad Burrito. I just noticed that. That's crazy. What a cool freaking name. Sad Burrito. I was paralyzed on that for a sec. What the heck?
Mortals, scrabbling after any shred of control. Mortals, scrabbling after any shred of control.
Thousands of years ago, a blood contagion almost wiped out the Zandalari. As the dead choked their temples, golems were constructed to dispose of the diseased bodies. I'm sure it will have no problem disposing of you.
thread of control.
Bruh. Oops, and I went the wrong way. Bro, what? Bruh. Major swag.
Your bodies bear the infection.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Blood gas must be purged. Blood gas must be purged. Prepare the body. Prevent infection. Remove the pain.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
The blood gas must be purged. The blood gas must be purged. The dead must be preserved. This temple is under Gahul's power.
What's up, Co2, whatever your name is? If you knew anything about YouTube, you would know that it's not stolen content at all. Am I winning? Absolutely aggro. We're trying to. I appreciate you always saying that. We're trying to, for sure.
Let its darkness
Aside from getting polymorphed. What key? This is just a 9. This is 9 for King's Rest or whatever. Definitely nothing crazy. I haven't done too many keys yet. spent the week doing some raids and then trying to get that double question mark, so. But it is time to run some keys and start doing higher keys soon. Or as we continue to progress this season. It's crazy to me like how fast people be leveling in keys in week 1. Pretty insane. Like people are already freaking 3,000, 3,500. Would have been able to be a little higher if I wouldn't have had to struggle so much on that double question mark. But I was struggling big time on that, bro.
Let its darkness fill you.
What up, Leland? Good to see ya. Or hear from ya. Hope you're doing well today too, big dog. All right.
There will be no escape for you.
Try to remember this. Some of these fights I still don't remember, you know, the freaking what I'm supposed to be doing.
Somebody is losing a head.
Time to get the axe.
My head will make a fine trophy.
You all as worthless in death as you was in life. I'm gonna hate you if it comes to pain.
Remember, you soak this.
Blood and bone.
Dodge the axes.
Comes to pain. Blood and bone.
And then we got one more to take down. Leland said, I'm doing fine. Good to hear. Are you playing tonight or are you on?
Mortals. Scrabbling after it.
The elements answer my call.
Somebody is losing a head.
There is no antidote for this poison.
But yeah, I still need to watch some videos on some of these dungeons. I haven't done like quite a few of these. But so far, so good. So far, so good. I'm thinking about it. Dude, I hate. I mean, I know there's an add-on for skipping cutscenes, but the fact that they keep the cutscene in Mythic is wild. It's like, bro, I'm on a time limit. I'm time for that. Hey, I scrolled into your live. Let's go. Robo, sorry I'm just seeing your gift, but thank you so much for the gift on TikTok Live. Appreciate you tons.
There was no escaping Gahul.
Mortals, scrabbling after any shred of control.
I was like, kill that thing, dude. Come on.
Hunting season has begun! Come, my dear Rabbi. It's feeding time! None can withstand my blade! I will shred your flesh!
Mortals,
This is why I am king, and you are nothing. Even death cannot. My legend will outlast yours.
Bruh. That was crazy. We all literally ran in the same spot.
This is why I am king, and you are nothing. I will shred your flesh.
yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let it
This is why I am king, and you are nothing. I will shred your flesh.
You won't be so lucky next time.
That's crazy work. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Got that done. Big dubs.
Merely a puppet in a larger plan.
Big dubs.
Master gathers power. Zul will not rest until all the world is in the blood god's grip.
10 mythic crest. Not bad.
And for your kingdoms as well. You must stop him.
Peace. Peace out, gang. That definitely could have been a little cleaner on my part, but I've only done King's Rest one other time on Mythic, so definitely could have been better on my part for sure on that. 100%. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, Ski. Let's get back to it. All right, dungeons, find a group. That's weird. Cuties only. Done a 9, King's Rest. I need to do Void Scar. I need to do all these. Murder Row, Temple, Blinding Veil, Void Scar. But I haven't done... I can't, like, I haven't looked up the videos. I don't know what they're what to do in them, dude. Let's see. Let's see, Void Scar. Let's look for a Void Scar, dude. Let's look for Void Scar. Let's see.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
All right,
everyone,
we gotta watch a guide.
guide series.
So let's watch a guide real quick together.
Covering the Void Scar Arena, discussing the changes from launch, as well as going over the most important trash and boss abilities, so you're prepared for when the season actually releases.
Let's go tactics.
Interested in routes or guides for the other dungeons in 12.1, I'll be posting those videos over the next couple of weeks, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Otherwise, let's get started with the trash. We're at the beginning of the dungeon. You're now faced with an important routing decision between the left and right paths. Not only do these have different trash compositions, but the side you choose also decides what stat buff your group is going to get for the remainder of the dungeon, which you'll obtain by defeating a unique mini-boss at the end of either hallway. If you head down the left side, your group will get proof of endurance, increasing versatility by 5%. We'll give you proof of mastery, giving each player 5 mastery points instead, meaning essentially equivalent to 5% mastery, but it scales with whatever your spec's mastery modifier is. Generally, I think the versatility buff is more beneficial, though keep in mind the mini boss on the left side is also a bit more challenging, though I do think it is still generally worthwhile for most groups to head left. Now, as for the trash, there's a lot to cover in this first area. Let's start with the Feral Saberons. These guys will use Savage Leap on a random player and apply a bleed to them. So defensives here if it overlaps with other abilities, or cleanses if you have them. The main caster are the Enthralled Shamans, and outside of their random target bolt, they will occasionally spawn a Magma Totem nearby that players should make sure they swap to quickly to prevent it from pulsing for AoE damage. Dominated Brawlers also have an important interrupt in this area that should prioritize over those bolts, and that is Demoralizing Shout. If it goes off, it is a damage reduction on your entire group, which is obviously bad, so kick that. If you do end up heading down the left side, there's a lieutenant that appears here and also later on in the dungeon in the Brutal Overseers, and these guys are important to focus when they begin to channel Brutal Slams, as this damage will continue until the shield on them breaks, which can be very, very dangerous. Otherwise,
dangerous, very dangerous.
Players with Mace Storm, so make sure you avoid that. Continuing on to the left side mini boss, we have Agira the Unyielding. Ferocious Leap will target a random player and apply a bleed to them, so be careful of this. There's also going to be an Earth Splitter AoE that follows, which leaves a large puddle on the ground. So if targeted by that leap, you can move this towards the outside of the arena just to make space a little bit easier. The big ability, though, the dangerous one, is Champion Spear. This throws a spear down and tethers everyone to it, followed by AoE circles around every single player, which, if they explode and they're all stacked, is bad news. So you need to focus this spear down ASAP and then use movement speeds or freedom effects to try and run away if you're not going to break it in time so you don't cleave your allies. If you instead go down the right side of the dungeon, the Lieutenant mob is Void Touched Magi's. Again, these guys will appear later on in the dungeon as well. Want to keep interrupts on their Shadow Bolt Volley, which is an AoE hit. Otherwise, if you get targeted by Null Eruption, you just want to move these AoEs away from the group, as they will drop a puddle on expiration. The mini boss is Rajkes the Spell Storm. She'll just spam Forked Lightning at the tank, which bounces to 2 random players for group damage, and occasionally will spawn Orbs of Disruption around the room. These have a fairly long cast time, which you want to make sure you destroy before it completes. Otherwise, you get a nasty haste debuff. Outside of that, there is heavy channel damage during Thundering Storm, so healers want to make sure they're prepared for this. Regardless of which path you end up taking, they're both going to open up into an arena where you have to fight several more waves of trash mobs before you can actually take on the first boss. There are a couple mini bosses thrown in here as well. First up is Chittigoth, and their main ability is Insidious Aura, which is just channeled AoE damage, something else for healers to be aware of. Otherwise, just avoid the Ravenous Swarm circles that roam around this area. The Protective Turtle is a one-off mob. They're just going to be protected by the Shell Guard shield. This will also protect nearby enemies as well. Luckily, when it expires, they are stunned and take extra damage. So you just want to make sure this is away from the pack while the shield is active, and when it disappears, you can move everything on top of it and cleave it down. Next mini boss is Brutalk, and the
Protective Turtle. That's crazy work.
Damage thanks to the Fell Steps passive. So tanks want to make sure they're not moving him too much to minimize this damage, which does involve tanking him near a wall, because he will use Smashing Charge, which is a line attack at the tank. And obviously, this goes across the arena. That is not good. Outside of this, they will just use Head Bash again on the tank. This is just a tank buster and a knockback, so use a defensive here if needed. Last up is the Angry Krolusk, another one-off mob like the Protective Turtle. This one just has the Violent Sands AoE cast, so make sure you have an interrupt prepared for that.
We'll just be looking for like a 5 or 6 key for this one so I can get the hang of it.
Finally be able to challenge Tazra,
I just want to know what to do though.
5 ethereal shades of himself, which he casts abilities through. First is the Nether Dash line attack, with 1 shade aiming at each player of the group, applying a stacking dot to anyone in the path. So you want to make sure that you're loosely spreading to avoid cleaving allies. Now you don't want to spread too far, as this is always followed by the Umbral Rupture AoE, which leaves a 10-yard puddle underneath every shade and the boss. These last for 2 minutes, and while the room is quite large, bad placements of them can make things more difficult. So in general, I recommend staying as a group along the edge of the arena and just rotating around as puddles are formed. Again, loosely spread here, that is fine. Other than this, tanks want to make sure they have a defensive available for the Void Blast hit and knockback, and everyone should keep an eye out for the Dark Bloom Orbs, which shoot out from any existing puddles, which can make things quite hectic later on when there are multiple sets of puddles up. Once you've taken Tazra down, you can make your way out of the arena, where again you have a pathing choice that decides which lieutenant mobs you're going to be facing before the second boss. If you head left, You'll be fighting Watchful Harrowers, where you want to make sure your group is getting into the Sky Strike random target soak, as this will split the damage, but make sure you just run away out of the AoE hit that follows after the knockup. They also will channel Void Beam into a random player. These will need extra healing, maybe even pop a defensive, or if you have it, a combat drop to stop the channel entirely. If you instead opt to go down the right side, you'll take on Agitated Void Sides. Really, really good if you have a poison.
Combat drop meaning like feign death, I assume.
Corrosive Essence to apply a poison dot to 3 random players, which is their main source of damage. You will also use Rip and Slice on the tank specifically.
What's up, Robo? Appreciate the gift again. Right now I'm watching a
outside of these guys,
dungeon guide, and then I'll be back to
interrupt in this area as
grinding.
Mass Shriek, which will fear all players. Obviously quite bad, so make sure someone is assigned to get that interrupt. For tanks, you'll want to watch out for these Savage Shred Claws, as these guys will use Shred Defense to apply a damage taken increase to you for 10 seconds.
Appreciate the gift, though, very much so.
Beware of your
thank you.
Be ready to kite or use defensives if needed. Eventually, the paths converge, and you can make your way up to Atroxus, which is a big area denial fight thanks to the Poison Splash ability, which not only ticks for heavy group damage over the duration, but also spawns several poison puddles around the room, which if touched will apply a poison that reduces your haste, so definitely something you want to avoid. Something else you want to avoid is the random target Noxious Breath Frontal, which is quite large, so I recommend ranged players play closer to melee instead of at max range, just to make this easier to step out of. All players will also want to watch out for the monstrous.
Let's go. Appreciate another gift. The applause. Thank you.
Toxic creeper from the closest pool, which fixates your tank, constantly pulsing for AoE damage while alive and dropping more poison puddles underneath it as it walks. DPS want to make sure they swap to this ASAP to reduce the area denial and group damage going out, but tanks will need to make sure that they kite these mobs while they're alive, as their melee swings apply stacks of Sickening Bite, which not only amplifies all the AoE damage on this encounter, but also makes the hulking
Robo the Legend
from the boss much more lethal, as it is entirely nature damage.
Stop watching this ad.
No, I don't want no ad.
And grab your domain.
Come on, gang.
Before someone.
Once you've defeated Atroxus, you can head up to the final trash area of the dungeon, where you'll need to defeat the 3 devouring.
Almost done with this. Couple more minutes
before you can actually take on the final boss. As for what they do, they have a familiar AoE for players who did Season 1 in Dread Bellow, so you want to make sure you don't get knocked into nearby packs, and healers need to prepare for this dot. For tanks, there's the Brutalized channel. This deals heavy damage over the duration, so make sure you have a defensive ready. Finally, if a nearby mob gets to low health, they will attempt to devour them, which is a fairly long cast. It makes the mob nice and large, and the goal here is to kill it before the devour cast finishes. Otherwise, it will eat that low health mob, heal for 50% of its health, and gain a large damage increase. So DPS players need to be ready to swap to that mob that is getting devoured as soon as it appears. As for other mobs in this area, there's only really one important one in the Voidminder. They'll occasionally use Dimensional Shred on random players for some damage, so beware of that. But really the important cast is Mending Void, which channels into a nearby mob and heals it. So you want to make sure you have either an interrupt or a CC ready to stop that channel. From there, we can move on to the final boss, Coronis, where most of this fight revolves around the 3 unstable singularities the boss summons in a triangular pattern nearby. These constantly pulse for AoE damage and will pull players in slightly, pacifying anyone who touches them, so you need to fight this pull-in while dealing with the other mechanics, which is easier to do the closer towards the center of the formation you play. That being said, you cannot stack up directly in the center, as the Cosmic Crash ability puts an AoE around all players, which also applies a dot for additional damage, so you want to be ready to loosely spread shortly after the singularities form, and healers need to be prepared for this heavy damage intake, since all 3 singularities will be pulsing on the initial hit. To destroy the singularities and get rid of their damage, the boss spawns 3 gravitic orbs, which each fixate a random DPS player, stacking up a dot and slow each second in the process. However, on contact with the singularity, they explode, destroying them both. Since this always targets a DPS player, they should each position near one of the singularities, using the ping system to communicate if needed, which will allow them to quickly kite their orbs and destroy the nearby singularity to stop that damage intake ASAP. At the same time, tanks will be targeted by the Dark Waves frontal, so outside of needing to have a defensive ready, you also want to make sure you're pointing this away from any DPS players who are kiting their orbs. Finally, Void Cascade will target a random player, launching several orbs out at them over the course of the channel, which are actually dodgeable projectiles and do not home in on the player after they've been shot. This means that you want to create some distance between you and the boss, and then use move speed abilities to outrun those orbs and avoid the damage entirely. At the same time, these orbs will contact the first player they touch, so everyone else in the group wants to make sure they're positioned behind the boss to avoid getting accidentally hit. That is all I've got for this video though, guys. Hopefully it was useful, and if
That's pretty useful, bro. Alright, let's look for a Void Scar Arena. And just try to let's just try to survive it. That's the most important part. This will be the first time doing Void Scar on a Mythic. Aside from Mythic 0, so we can see what this is all about. Let's see what it's about. Void Scar 2. There's a Void Scar 2, Void Scar 2. I'd like to find a Void Scar 4 or 6. There's a Void Scar 4. Definitely not the best, but it's better than nothing to get my feet wet. Alright, looks like we're doing a Void Scar 4. First time doing a Void Scar, so we can see what it's about and survive it, hopefully. Should be pretty easy to survive a 4 as long as we get a decent healer. And then we can start moving up the ranks in that, you know what I'm saying? Robo's back, what's good?
I hunger for the opportunity to work together again. Come, let us forge a weapon worthy of
Alright, we are going to the Void Scar Arena. That is this way, right? Yep. Alright, off to the Void Scar Arena. Let's see what we got going on with this. Let's do it. Should be pretty easy. But we shall see, dude. That video didn't look too complicated, but you gotta put it into work before you can confirm or deny the difficulty. Okay, with the stashed stuff, dude.
Enemy territory. Time to strike.
Alright, let's do this. First Void Scar. Dubs in the chat. Let's go. Just gotta stay on point with the interrupts. Watch my CDs. Just keep it rocking.
Do as you like. Just make sure it's entertaining. Let the combat begin.
Alrighty, here we go. Well, once everybody gets here, here we go. Oh. Looks like nobody in this one has that high of a mythic score, so good and bad. But that means we're all learning together. This will at least take me over 1,000. So at least take me over 1,000. What's up, Kuromora? Appreciate you coming back. Appreciate you coming back too, Robo. You all the goats. Both of you have sent gifts this TikTok live, and I am grateful. Very grateful. I am grateful. Let's start this donjon. Would love to get a piece of... Well, actually, I'm not going to get heroic gear because I'm doing a 4. That's a bummer. And I'm maxed out on champion crest. Which is a bummer as well. We are ready. Let's do this. Let's get this, gang. Looks like we're going left. Bro, we did not kill the freaking... Bro, what the heck? Like, get away from that. That's crazy, dude. Off to a bad start, dude. Got the demo roar. Yep, this is going to take some getting used to big time on this one. It did make it seem like... Oh. The dungeon was... Or that hallway of trash was going to be much larger or longer. But we're already at the mini-boss, so... Not as terrible. And now we enter the arena. Focus on the turtle when it doesn't have a shell. Whenever it does come in. Avoid the swarms. All right, to the boss.
This will be a fight to remember. You cannot let this defeat you. This will hurt. You can take it. Do not get hit. This will hurt. You can take it. Do not get hit.
This is like freaking Algathar Academy. All right, where are we going? Up? Upstairs. Okay, let's go.
I prepare Atroxus for your next fight. I expect you to at least provide him with some good exercise.
cooking. We're cooking now. Let's do this. So far, so good. Not doing terrible. Not terrible.
To my atrocities. I expect you to at least provide him with some good exercise. Oh, so loud! Careful of those splashes. So loud! Careful of those splashes. That'll cover your ears. Careful of those splashes.
Boom. Easy cook.
Magnificent! What a performance! Come, let me show you something more fun.
Oh, fuck. Fucking straight pulled that dragon, the big harrower, dude. Could have been avoided, but I didn't know it was there, and I got caught in that spin blade. Or pouring more trash, anyways. Leland, I see that you sent me a message, but I can't check it right now. I'll check it after I do this dungeon. %. We'll check it soon.
To ready myself for that. No longer will I keep you waiting. You have proven your worth.
Solid. Oh, Leland said I'm on now. That was pretty freaking terrible on my part. That was pretty terrible on my part, dude. I definitely had some mess ups there. That was crazy, dude. Oh, man. Straight vibing there, dude. Straight vibing. That's how we do it around here, dude. Dang, dude. Binds when picked up? Like, why? That's so lame, dude. They should make all patterns. Oh, wait, no, I can sell that. I can sell that. Let's go. That would be awesome if that sold for 10K. I'll take 10K. I certainly don't want that.
My goods are one of a kind.
Died quite a few times on that one. Void Scar is definitely something I need to practice more. Wouldn't mind doing a 6. That'd be pretty sweet. Still wouldn't mind doing a, let's see, a 10 King's Rest, 10 Den, 10 Ruby Life, 10 Altar of Fangs. Haven't done Murder Row yet. At least I don't know. I've only done it in Mythic 0, so I don't really know what to do. Plus 8 Void Scar. Not going to get approved because they already got DPS, but... Let's see. Plus 7 Den. Ruby Life. Alright. Plus 7 den. Make some progress. Dude, this is such a sweet mount, dude. I'm so happy I farmed this and got that double question mark delve done. I know you can still get the mount, but you can't get the title. Blanco, what's good, bro? He said, get them keys. Let's go. We are working on it. There's definitely several dungeons I haven't even done on anything but Mythic 0, so we still are learning for sure. But we are going to make it happen. How you been tonight, big dog? Oh no, right into a freaking wall, dude. This one won't get me up too much in my score, but it'll continue to give me some more experience with this dungeon. But we learning. That's all we can do. We learning big time. What up, Brian? What up, Robo? Joining again. Legend. If that drops in heroic, I'll take that. Actually, I don't even know if I'd want that in heroic. That's actually not that good of a ring for me. Alright, we got buffed up. Ooh, bro, got the hearty feast. Let's go. I always eat up feast and then freaking... then someone will drop one. I'm like, dang, son, I just wasted my little food, even though it ain't worth much, but... Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get them keys, boy. Yo, Robo with the Gamer Pass Otter gift. Let's go. I've never gotten that one. That's pretty sweet. Dubs in the chat ski. Big dubs.
The way forward opens, and your fate entwines with...
This must be the firelight as you spoke of.
Putting in work? Absolutely. Absolutely we is. We is putting in the work.
We must complete the trial.
Do not worry about your friends. They would be Hashem,
Someone get that.
Nalarak, their dreamer. The lower of war will test their strength. A Hashem is only as strong as their warriors. So you too will be tested in Nalarak's dream. The lower dreams of the Eman's past, when their willpower was their only hope. Preparing for it will be your first trial.
Den of Nalarak I have a little bit more experience with. I've done it a few times, but still could use the experience big time.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness. Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you. Well done. You just might survive.
Dude, keys are, I love them, but when I don't understand the fight, like when I'm still learning and learn phase, it's so much, I'm like stressful. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you. Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness.
Preparing will help you in the trial ahead.
All right, we're going now. Lead the way, gang. Lead the way, Tanksky. Dang, didn't get that heal. Fuck.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you. Resources will keep you alive.
Yas, man.
In their winter, there were those like the Horde Manga, whose greed burdened others. Their mani hashe.
Let's do this. What's up? Veparty Bill. Befarty Belly. I don't know how you say that name. That's wild. Dude, I don't know what somebody's cooking, but it smells incredible. What the heck?
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you. Darkness fill you.
Easy.
Well done. Like a living vine, some branches must be cut so
Easy peasy on that one.
the tribe survive for now.
See, I like Den and Alarak. I used to not like it, but I think it's a pretty easy dungeon. It's easier, at least, in my opinion. I think it's kind of one of my favorites so far. Yo, that's dope, dude. Name is hard to pronounce because I'm Serbian. In English, it means fat bear. I'm a druid main. Dude, let's go. That's legendary. That's really dope. Big respect. Appreciate you for coming through. 100%. What do you play, retail, or do you do classic, or both? Where are you from? Retail, M plus only. That's sick. And as a druid, do you tank or what do you do? Druid Guardian. That's yeah, tank. I am from Florida.
Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill
From the United States. I bet you're cooking on the M plus then right now. This is my first day really doing it because I spent the first half of the week doing some raids and getting the double question mark hard mode, which took me a little bit to do, honestly. Took me about 120 wipes. Pretty brutal. Definitely like M plus though. Just gotta get my get my feet warm, you know what I'm saying? Figure out all the dungeons, because some of them I haven't even done yet because I haven't watched the video on what to do. Florida, my dream. Dude, we're waiting for you. It's a vibe. We're waiting on you. I give respect for tanking. Some people think it's easy. I think it's pretty difficult just because you have to remember the roots, you know, and obviously keep aggro is the most important part. So I give big respect to healers and tanks. I'm just DPS over here. I'm 4K Mythic rating, last 3 expansions. Oh my goodness, so you're a top 1%er. Let's go. Absolute legend in the chat, dude. We got a freaking legend in the chat. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Big respect. Oh, fuck. Wow. And then I do that, dude. I straight disengage off the freaking map, dude. What a freaking noob. Oh my gosh. I'm the first and only death right now. Lat said, how's it going? What's good, bro? Appreciate you coming through. You just saw me get cooked right there, too. Perfect timing to come in. I can't believe I just did that. That was freaking such noob stuff right there. I cannot believe that. See, this is... I got a lot to learn. Lots to learn, dude. Crazy work. Freaking just disengaged off the map like a goofball. And then I'm getting harsh-winded. Bro, gosh, a straight noob. Crazy. And I don't friend people in the game. I just do it random. So you just straight like pug to 4K. That's legendary, bro. That's like super, super hard. But big congrats, big W.
The winter do not care who you are. Ashe, Elder, Triumbeca, Itestar.
Got a loser in the chat named RJ on TikTok. Saying I steal videos. I don't steal no videos. Bro's just mad that I'm better at making content than that other nerd. Alright, lock in, Logan. Pay attention.
All of you. Feed on the void.
I play so much games. Dude. Sounds like you're killing it though. For real. Absolutely killing it. Clown Shiesty, appreciate the follow, boss man. Big dub for real. Thank you, thank you. Grateful. Don't worry. Nah, dude, you're good. You're good. 100%. I know what you meant. I ain't worried about that, bro. I'm just happy you're vibing and hanging out with me. It means a ton.
Let its darkness fill you.
I'm getting better at DPS for sure, but there's a lot I could still learn. But when it comes to the Mythic Dungeon mechanics, I have a whole lot to learn with this season. But once I get my feet warm and I'm more comfortable, I'll be doing a lot better. But still top DPS right there. Not terrible. Not too bad, dude.
But what about your loyalty? Come back to the fire. Your last trial awaits you.
What do you prefer? PvE? Question mark. Sorry, I'm new here. Yeah, PvE is probably what I focus on the most. Well, it is what I focus on the most. Yeah, like I do some PvP, and I want to get better at PvP this season. But I definitely focus on PvE, Mythic, and heroic raiding. And so that comes first, and then we focus on PvE or PvP if I have time or when I have time. But I definitely want to go ahead and get 3K rating, you know what I'm saying? Soon, as soon as I can. And then just slowly work on, 4K, if I even get to 4K. I've only been playing for 13 months again. I played way back in the day, so I've only been playing for 13 months. So the season that I came back in was the end of War Within, and I did not get a high rating at all for Mythic. Last season I got 3K, 3100, and it would be cool to get 4K, at least 3500, but 4K would be really cool, be a top 1%er. But we'll see if I can make that happen. I know I can do it, but I gotta really learn the dungeons and get better at moving around and dodging stuff, because that's always what screws me up, is getting cooked by silly mechanics. So "16 years, you've never even touched the battleground PvP? That's crazy, bro." That's freaking crazy. Hey, it shows you're committed to the PvE grind, though. I do PvP just because I like achievements, so I want to eventually get get as many as achievements as I can. Would be cool. I do enjoy that, so that's the only reason I touch PvP really, is because there's achievements. And there's some cool mounts, but I haven't gotten any of those cool mounts. Lyrion, tell me what I stole.
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
I make the videos from scratch, and people just want to cry about it because I took a working method and just made it my own. So cry about it for me. I'll be bigger than that idiot before you know it, and people are gonna start commenting on his videos that he stole from me. Just a bunch of cornballs. Appreciate you coming through though. Only helping my stream get pushed more. Much love. I have a lot of achievements, but 0 PvP. Legend.
The law will not fight me without you.
Legend, dude. Absolute legend.
Face the law. You must face and kill me.
Leadership requires
Dang it, wasted that interrupt.
even of the things we cherish.
That was a little freaking fear mode right there. Wasted 2 defensive cooldowns.
Let it stop.
And Loa speaker is down. Let's go.
You have passed the trial.
Lyrion, you ain't my buddy. You just a hating ass motherfucker. Appreciate you coming through the stream though, big dog. Keep crying about it in the comments.
It will be yours as Hashe. The last trial is at hand. Test your strength and face my claws.
Get behind me!
Mortals. Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Cannot escape the claws of the war god.
I'll give you cover! Help!
My rage will find you.
Dude, I'm cooking on this dungeon though. What the heck, dude? DPS cooking. Let's go. This can't be on overall, is it?
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Cannot escape the claws of the war god.
Get behind me!
Come on, kill him. Done, bro's done. Let's go. Dubs in the Chizzy chat. Hyped. Mythic rating only went up 25, but I was the only person to die on that one. Solid. And we got more hero crest, but no hero gear. Oh, that's a bummer. Still trying to get some hero gear, dude. We're gonna do one more dungeon. One more. Hopefully, I can call you by the American name, Fat Bear, if you don't mind. But I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe because I like talking to you, and it'd definitely be cool for you to come through on the next lives. I stream every day pretty much. GG, thank you, boss. I appreciate it. Not too terrible. Not too bad. So like I haven't done the Blinding Veil, Temple of Setharus, or Murder Row on Mythic because I haven't watched a video on it. And so I don't really know what to do. And so I need to watch a video on it so I don't screw it up. Murder Row is pretty difficult for me, I'd say. I've only done it one time. So I did it on a 4, but we survived it. See if I can do a Den of Nalarak on a 10, that would be pretty solid. Ruby Life Pools, if I could do that on a 10 or even a 9, I'd be down for a Ruby Life Pools 9. So I have a what? 5? There's another Ruby Life Pools 9. And then once I'll watch videos by tomorrow because my guild should be running a few keys hopefully. And I'm definitely down to run some keys tomorrow and understand everything a little better. He said I don't have a problem with DPS. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's see. What did I do in Den of Nalarak? Don't know why it's showing all that. That's not accurate. All right. Let's see what else. We got to find one more, dude. One more. King's Rest is pretty rough for me, but I did successfully do a 9 with it, so not terrible. Ruby Life Pools 10 would be cool. Den of Nalarak 10 would be cool. I don't expect to get approved in a lot of these because I'm freaking got a low Raider IO right now. Den of Nalarak 10. Another Den 10. Ruby Life Pools 10. Let's see what else. Take a Ruby Life Pools 9 as well, just to get my score up a little bit. I think that person already declined me once. I don't get approved. Come on, someone either decline me or approve me so I can sign up for this Ruby Life Pools 10. Oh, they already got a DPS. Bummer. Oh, Void Scar 9. Pretty brutal, but screw it. Let's see. Void Scar 9. King's Rest 10. Corey with the emojis. I'll be off soon. I'm gonna try to do one more dungeon and I'll head over. Just would like to do one more quick little dungeon. 10-20 minute dungeon, 20-minute dungeon about. Screw it, dude. Ruby Life Pool 7 is better than nothing. Corey's waiting. Corey's waiting. Ruby Life's 11. I can do that too. Eventually someone will accept me. Just trying to get into another one. Come on, come on, come on. Den of Nalarak 8. Ruby Life 11. Dang it. They delisted it. Ruby Life 10. Gooners only. Definitely can help you on the Gooners. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get one more dungeon done. This is the worst part about Mythic Dungeons, is it freaking... You sit here and wait forever to try to get in one. And again, I got my Curly Joe up to 76 tonight. Let's go, Leland. Legend. That's what I'm talking about, boss. Making progress every single day. Let's go. And there's so many other dungeons I could queue up for if I knew how to do them. But I really gotta watch these videos. Den of Nalarak 10. Come on, let me in a 10, please. That'd be fire. Ruby Life 10. Hey Leland, I forgot to ask you, what is Curly Joe? What class are you playing? What race? It's hard to do when you're only questing. What type of fighter? Like a warrior? Yeah, you should check out some dungeons. Dungeons are really fun, I think. Everybody doesn't like them, I guess. But race is panda. Dope. Very cool. The pandas are freaking cool. Bruh. Come on. I'll take a 7 Altar of Fangs. Like, come on. This is balls, dude. If I can get into dungeon within 3 minutes, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we're gonna call it. +7. Denim Nalarak 11. It's gonna keep queuing up. Come on. Let me get lucky. Just one. Dang, son. It's like no good ones. I have a Death Knight that is a werewolf. Let's go, dude. I love the Worgens. Those are really cool, too. That's what I originally started with when I got back into WoW. Did it with a Worgen werewolf warlock. That was really fun. But then I ended up just switching to a hunter. Come on, bro. Just let me into one of these. Come on. Don't be lame. Struggling. Worgen DK is cool. Dude, absolutely. I want to play Death Knight just in general, but I just haven't. Like... Playing Troll Druid is what I do on retail now. Yeah, dude, Troll and Orc. It sucks that Orcs can't be Druids, but Trolls with that haste buff, that haste ratio is crazy. Blanco's like, dude, screw Classic now. Are you playing right now? Nope. I'll be hyped when you get level 90, bro. For real. I'm hyped that you're playing retail, though. I'm happy that you're joining the side quest with me. Well, this is a bummer. Big bummer. It's 10 o'clock. I spent the last 10 minutes trying to get in one. So, unfortunately, we're going to call it. That's going to be a wrap for tonight. Wish I could have gotten one more, but it is what it is. We didn't, I mean, we made kind of progress on the Mythic rating. I mean, we're at 1221. We were at freaking like 600. So, we've made some progress, but that'll boost up, you know, almost to 200 or 2000 once I get these up to at least a 7. And then same thing, if I do like a 6 or a 7 with these, like we should be pretty close to 2,000. And then we just got to push to 3,000, get all 13s or 14s or whatever. And then it's just a matter of trying to make it to 4K. But it'd be pretty sweet to hit 2,000 tomorrow. I think we can do it. The only race that I don't play is human and gnome. Why not? I'm gonna wait for that response. Why not? The human is sweet. At least the starting zone. Freaking they got a good racial too. But the human Westfall area in Stormwind, right out, you got the beginning place, and then you got Elwyn Forest, and then you got Westfall. Those are so fun, dude. And then gnome. I've never played a gnome, but I feel like one day I will, just to see. I know people like Zaryu and Amphi love playing gnome warlocks and gnome mages, so I want to play a goblin. I want to get a goblin to level 80. I think that'd be cool too.
I have many lucky dudes.
I definitely think a goblin would be sweet. We're going to just go for a ride while we wait for Leland to say why he doesn't want to. Because I am human. I like it, dude. That's a good response. Dude, I'm going to do a freaking... I need to get a clip right here for one of the videos. Look at this. This will be a sweet little clip, dude. Quick little starting clip. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, we're just gonna log out with him rolling around in there, dude. Appreciate everybody coming through. It means a ton. Leland, Blanco, my new friend. I'm gonna try to pronounce your name again. Vepardi Belly, which means fat bear. Then we had some haters come through. As always, gotta love it, dude. People are morons. We got Lats2K. Appreciate you coming through. Win came through earlier. Absolute W. Had Junkless. Corey. Always showing love. And I'll talk to you soon as well. And yeah, man. God is great always. Most important thing when you're, just a little side note, when you're creating content, you're always going to have haters. People are going to be jealous. People are going to get angry. It is what it is, dude. Keep pushing, ignore the haters, and become the best you can be and absolutely squash the competition, gang. God is great. Jesus is king. Hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful freaking night. Blanco, you need to get to level 90. I'm waiting on you, dog. Leland, you have a great night. And I will talk to you all very soon. God bless. Very grateful for your time. My man Robo also came through on TikTok Live. Always shout him out. Appreciate you very much. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.